We all carry a power inside us that we rarely use, not because it doesn't exist, but because somewhere along the way we were convinced that we are smaller, weaker, and less capable than we truly are. Today's story is about identity, courage, and awakening, and it might just reveal something about your life too.
Deep inside an ancient forest, where sunlight dripped through tall trees like golden rain, a lioness gave birth to a tiny cub, her only one. She nuzzled him gently, but fate had a different plan. Moments later, exhaustion overcame her, and she breathed her last. Left in the quiet stillness of the jungle was a newborn cub, cold, confused, and alone. As the sun rose higher, a flock of sheep wandered nearby with their shepherd. The tiny cub, hearing their soft bleating, crawled toward the warmth and movement. The sheep looked at him curiously. He didn't look like them, but he was small, harmless, trembling, so they accepted him without question. And so the cub began his life among sheep. Time passed. Grass replaced meat. Bleating replaced roaring. Fear replaced courage. The cub grew into a young lion, but mentally, he was still a sheep. He imitated their walk, their timidity, their herd mentality. When the sheep ran from shadows, he ran too. When they bowed their heads, he lowered his as well. He didn't question it because no one ever told him he was different. One evening, an old lion was wandering near the valley and suddenly froze. What in the world? He saw a full-grown young lion grazing peacefully with sheep, munching grass, flinching at butterflies, and looking utterly lost. The old lion couldn't believe his eyes. This wasn't nature. This was a tragedy. He decided to intervene. With a thunderous roar, the old lion leapt out from behind the rocks. The flock panicked and scattered. And of course, the young lion ran with them. The old lion cornered him. Young lion, please don't hurt me. I'm just a sheep. Please let me go. The old lion blinked in disbelief. He wasn't angry anymore. He was heartbroken. Without saying a word, the old lion nudged the trembling youngster toward a nearby lake. The surface of the water was still, like a natural mirror. Old lion, look. The young lion reluctantly leaned forward, and what he saw changed everything. For the first time ever, he saw his own reflection, not the sheep around him, not the fear he carried, not the lies he believed. He saw a lion, a creature of strength, dignity, and majesty. His breath caught in his throat. Young lion, whispering, "That's me?" The old lion nodded. The truth hit him like lightning. The years he spent shrinking himself, the dreams he never dared to dream, the power he never even tested, the identity he never claimed. The old lion stepped back and said, "Now roar." The young lion hesitated. His voice trembled at first, but something inside him, something ancient and powerful, began to rise. And then a mighty roar erupted from deep within him, shaking leaves, startling birds, and echoing across the entire jungle. It wasn't just a roar. It was a declaration. I am no longer who the world told me to be. I am who I was born to be.
This story isn't just about a lion. It's about us, about how easily we absorb the beliefs that surround us. How quickly we shrink to match the comfort zone of others. How often we forget our strength because no one has ever shown us our reflection. Many of us live like that young lion. We follow the crowd even when it leads us away from our potential. We silence our voice because others silence theirs. We settle for fear because bravery feels unfamiliar. We accept limitations that never belong to us. But identity is not defined by the environment you were thrown into. Your identity is defined by what you truly are, and deep down, you already know it. So today, consider this your reflection moment. Ask yourself, are you living like a sheep when you were born to be a lion? Have you been hiding your abilities because the people around you never recognize them? Have you accepted fears that don't belong to you? It's time to stop grazing on doubts. It's time to stop running from shadows. It's time to stop believing the lies you were fed. Your roar is waiting. Your power is real. Your greatness is not a fantasy. It is your nature. And once you embrace who you truly are, the world will hear your roar.
If this story woke up something inside you, remember, transformation begins with awareness. Share this video with someone who needs their reflection moment. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful life stories and lessons that help you discover the lion within.